Good morning. Today is the 25th of February, and I'll be sharing the devotion from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. The two scriptures accompanying this devotion are Colossians 4:2 and 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Today the devotion reads, "Rest in my presence, allowing me to take charge of this day. Do not bolt into the day like a racehorse suddenly released. Instead, walk purposefully with me, letting me direct your course one step at a time. Thank me for each blessing along the way. This brings joy to both you and me. A grateful heart protects you from negative thinking. Thankfulness enables you to see the abundance I shower upon you daily. Your prayers and petitions are winged into heaven's throne room when they are permeated with thanksgiving. In everything give thanks, for this is my will for you." The opposite of trust is doubt. The same as the opposite of faith is fear. Have faith that the Lord goes before you. Everything's going to be okay. All things work out for the good for those that love God. Paul exhorts us in Colossians to pray always, and in Thessalonians to be thankful in all circumstances. I love Paul because, he's been through so much. He was a wicked man. Well, he was a wicked man. He was a self-righteous Jew that persecuted and murdered Christians. It's never okay to persecute people, even if you're on your high horse. So he was a wicked man. With good intentions, I guess, but good intentions pave the way to hell. Nonetheless, he was converted because that was the will of Heavenly Father for Paul's life. And after he was converted, he was persecuted, hunted, imprisoned, beaten, shipwrecked, stoned. He had opposition. I would venture to say that very few, if anybody at all, who are watching this have experienced being stoned by other people. Like, imagine standing there and having these rocks just thrown at you. Like, not just pebbles, but rocks. They're trying to kill you. That's what it's like to be stoned. And he stood up and said, "Be thankful in all things." Right? As he was imprisoned, chained to a wall, he tells us, pray always. In all things, give thanks. Developing an attitude of gratitude is crucial for having a good day. My challenge to you is to count your blessings, to take the bad with the good. That's something that we're all going to have to do. We all have to take the bad with the good. Sometimes we feel like, oh my goodness, I have so much more bad than anybody else. No, not really, because you're alive, and though it may feel that way sometimes, it's not true. Chances are you're not starving. You have internet access, which puts you above the majority of the world. So count your blessings. Name them one by one, and it will surprise you to see what God has done. Peace be with you, my friends.